Hey guys, Joey here. I just wanted to catch you up on some stuff that's been going on. Unfortunately, first off, I would like to excuse my appearance. I haven't showered yet. Anyway, unfortunately, my Toshiba Satellite L655 suffered a mishap. I spilled some water on the keyboard, and on that specific one, the hard drive is below the keyboard, and right below the hard drive is the motherboard. I fried both of them. Luckily there was no fire, but still it's gone. Another thing is that I'm also recording this in 480p because I'm going to have to upload this onto an older computer which won't accept high def files. But all my pictures, all my videos that weren't on Facebook, all gone. And right now this is what I'm having to use. It's a HP Pavilion A6000 PC. It's got a 1,024 megabyte system memory, 250 gig hard drive. It's on an HP P17 monitor. I use Google Chrome instead of Internet Explorer because Google Chrome tends to work a little bit better. My background on there is a picture of the Bay Coast that I took near Baker Road. I'm actually gonna go to YouTube real quick and look up one of my videos. Just give me a second here. And for those of you who are unfortunate enough to own a Windows Vista computer, you know that, pardon my French, it is a total bitch to watch 1080p videos on here, and in my opinion you're probably just better off watching them. I mean, you can watch them in 1080p obviously, but it probably won't work as well. You're better off watching them, well, if you want to do better than 360p you could always go to 480, which looks pretty good, or you could go to 720, which will look better. Obviously, like I said, I'm recording this in 480, so it's not gonna make that much difference. I got this for a graduation gift in 2007, so it's 5 years old, and it's just old as the hills, and I really don't like it very much, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Like I said, and I'm saving up for another computer right now. I'll actually take you to the link and show you. I'm looking at, it's an ASUS or ASUS or however you pronounce it. It's a Taiwanese company, but apparently they are known for making they're one of the best known names in computers today. It's got a 500 gig hard drive, and I'm just gonna go right here and give you a quick look at it. It's looks pretty nice from what I can tell. It's got a real sleek brown finish. Kind of looks like my old Toshiba L655, which y'all have seen videos of. Yeah, see, it's got a real nice brown finish on it. Anyway, I'm saving up money for one of those. Another thing that it's got is, you'll notice it's got a chiclet keyboard, which basically is what my ex-girlfriend Jessie used to call when there's spaces between each key, as you can see. I'm not quite used to that yet, but I think it'll come as naturally to me as breathing. It'll be like trying to learn how to ride a bicycle, just as a prime example. And yeah, so that's what I'm looking at. It's $480, which is between $50 and $100 more expensive than my Toshiba Satellite L655 was, but it got 4.2 out of 5 stars based on 26 reviews, which is pretty good. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's, you know, it's good. HP is probably a better brand, but most of HP stuff is way too darn expensive, and I just don't really have the patience or the money to be buying that kind of thing. So anyway, there was another thing I actually wanted to talk about. Actually, and I'll just point the camera right by me. Anyway, I went to, as y'all probably know, for those of you who watch my videos, I went to Windsor the other day. Well, not the other day, but on the 15th. And I had a police encounter there, which I have not had in a long time. And in fact, in my NS empty coal video, those blue lights that you see flashing on the side of the train, which makes for a really cool effect, those were the police car lights flashing. If y'all, in case y'all were wondering, you know what that was. I have not had a police encounter there in quite a while, mostly because I've met almost all the Windsor police, and they know me, and they know I'm not a, potential threat to the railroad or whatever. But apparently, I think this guy was new, because I never met him before. I'm not going to release his name for confidentiality purposes. I wouldn't say the police officer was really mean. I think that would be the wrong choice of words. But he was kind of stern in a way. And I think it was kind of a misunderstanding, really, because he asked us why we're on the tracks, and we weren't actually on the tracks. We were on the US 258 grade crossing, which is, the railroad crossing at Windsor. We weren't actually on the tracks per se. But it was also nighttime, and I don't think he could see really well, so he thought we were on the tracks when we really weren't. So I think that's probably why that was the case. It was a big misunderstanding. Like I said, he wasn't mean about it and everything, but he took our IDs, and I was actually stupid enough to ask if I was under arrest, and he just looked at me and said, "Do I look like I'm arresting you?" And I'm like, "No." He says, "Okay then, well, you're fine." So anyway, long story short, he took our IDs, just told us to be careful, told us to have a good night. I mean, like I said, he wasn't mean, he was just kind of stern. And like I said, I met almost all the Windsor police. I mean, after all, it's a very small town. But I think this guy must have been new, because most of the time I've been left alone. But seems like when I go to Windsor, I always attract a lot of attention, because I like to go up and check the tracks a lot. When I go to other towns like, say, Ivor or Wakefield or Disputana or someplace like that, I don't really have a problem. But for some reason, whenever I'm at Windsor, I guess because US 258 is like a main road, I always get weird looks from people. And I don't understand why. I guess they always look at me like I'm from another planet or something. It makes me really, really uncomfortable. But anyway, I'm just going to check real quick, make sure we're still recording. Anyway, so that's what happened. And something really weird also happened that night too. There was this weird ass dude. That was just, he was going around wearing a mask, and I don't know why the hell he was wearing a mask, especially since it wasn't even frickin' Halloween yet. But anyway, he runs around and he's going, "Arr! Arr!" Like that, all through the parking lot, just roaring at the top of his lungs, right? And Colin and I are sitting by the Burger King side, my buddy Colin. Yeah. And we're just sitting there. And he comes up right next to us, and he's doing that roar thing again. And I'm thinking, what the hell is this guy doing? And anyway, he keeps roaring, and I guess he's expecting to like scare us or something. But finally, we just give him a look like. Colin and I just both look at him like that, like, "Really, dude? Seriously?" And finally the dude just goes like, "I give up." It was really funny. I think he was really hoping to scare us. I bet he was humiliated, but when he got back in his truck and left, he roared at us again. I roared back at him. Well, right before he started flying down 258 towards Franklin. I don't know if that's where he was going, but that was the direction he was heading. He was heading south on 258. But anyway, my point is, I mean, if you're gonna scare somebody, don't make a loud ruckus in the parking lot. I mean, if you're gonna scare somebody, just come up and just roar at them when you get there. I mean, that's like that's almost like going to a surprise party and calling the person that you're gonna surprise and tell them I'm here, you know, or like an axe murderer coming up and saying I'm gonna kill you. They don't say that, they just kill the person, you know. I mean, obviously, I mean, that's kind of a bad example, but I'm saying, you know, they don't tell you that they're coming, you know, they just do it. I mean, so it didn't scare us, because, I mean, that guy was making a whole bunch of noise, you know, before he got there. So, anyway, I thought that was kind of weird. It was funny, though, but anyway. So, basically, that's what's going on, and, I don't know when I'm going to go rail fanning again. I was planning on going rail fanning this weekend, but it depends on if Colin can get the day off or not. And if he can't, then I'm not going to be able to, but I do. I'm actually planning on, I know I haven't gotten CSX action in a while, but I've decided to stay on NS for a little while because of the possibility of heritage units. I actually missed the nickel plate and the Conrail going back. But I did hear that the nickel plate and the Pennsylvania and the Lackawanna and I think the N&W were in Roanoke, according to heritageunits.com. But of course, that site really isn't that big of a help, obviously, because there's I mean, it helps somewhat, but not everybody posts when they see it, because obviously not everybody's going to see the heritage units. But anyway, I guess that's enough rambling for today, but I just wanted to catch y'all up on what was going on. And like I said, I gotta upload this video to this POS Windows Vista desktop, which is why I downgraded to 480. This is really probably one of the only times I'm going to record in 480, because I have a 1080p camera that can do 720p, 1080i, and 1080p. And so that's why, like I said, I'm recording in 480. But anyway, I just hope everyone has a nice day. Stay safe at the tracks, and don't mouth off to the cops, because you'll just be in more trouble than you're already in. Just do like I do and just talk to them and calm them down, and everything will be cool. Hopefully I'll get to go rail fan this weekend, but we'll have to see. If not, I'll get out as soon as I can. Talk to you later, guys. Oh, by the way, I met this guy named Kenny Lettsome. If you look up Kenneth Lettsome on YouTube, he's got some really cool videos. If you can't find his videos, just maybe search NS 1065 at Yak and Roan. You can probably find video. He caught the Savannah and Atlanta Heritage Unit near the 10.5 defect detector on the Norfolk District. So just be sure to check his videos out. Also, my buddy Colin, who used to be Trainman1, which is TRA1NMAN1. He's now Trainman1 Returns. It's basically same spelling as Trainman1, but just with returns after it. All one word. He had to make a new account because Google took over YouTube and it wouldn't let him sign into his new account. So he's got about 19, I think between 15 and 20 videos on YouTube right now. He's got a lot more to upload. He's got a crap load he's still got to upload. So just be sure to check that out, and I will see you guys later. Bye.